Yo, welcome to the podcast. Welcome to the Red Eyes production if you're on YouTube as well. Today I'm about to get into something a little bit deeper once again. Just a quick refresher, or somewhat quick refresher to everybody that's, been subbing and people that's actually been supporting the content over here on this channel. I just would like to let y'all know, to remind y'all that this is a political channel, and everything from the definition of political doesn't necessarily mean about politicians and all that stuff. This is talking about what's going on and just the social surroundings for this time frame. So I just want to remind y'all on that at times it may seem I go this route or that route, but I'm literally here to put a magnifying glass on technically every damn topic there is that I feel personally something about, or that the rest of society feels something about. And that's what the whole Red Eyes thing means. Once again, understand that I don't do nothing, or I don't say nothing that really doesn't mean anything. So the Red Eyes stands for something. Like I told y'all before, and if y'all watched the trailer of this channel, I told y'all that I'm into symbolism deeply, and I'm very into sending out a message when I want to send out a message. I have entertainment channels that I also do, and that's where I just do shit strictly for entertainment. This is kind of like edutainment a little bit over here, and I like that term a lot because sometimes I put my personality into things when I'm talking about it. So yeah, sorry for the little quick rant at the beginning, but I had to remind some people what this is about, so people don't get too bent out of shape, like, oh man, I thought this was this and this turned out to be that. All right, so secondly, what I would like to touch up on is what we're talking about today is the LGBTQ. Hopefully I said that right. I don't look at it enough to know if I got all the letters right or not. I know people make jokes, certain jokes about them, and they can't come back from whatever, they get canceled, all that kind of shit, which is 100% fine with me. That's why I'm here to talk about this right now today on this channel, because I made this. I don't want to make the same mistake I did on my Twitch channel, where everything was fine. I made some streamer friends, and once I spoke out on personal beliefs about this topic specifically, I was defriended, and disowned and all that, which was 100% fine. I made that clear on my Twitch channel as well, but so yeah, I just don't want to make that same mistake and have people really liking my content here. So I just want to get everything out the gate, and that's probably what these next couple videos just simply might be about. If I ever give out biased information, meaning that if for everybody that don't understand what bias is, information that I personally feel something about, so I'm gonna show this side favoritism and then the other side negativity, I will personally let that be known in the beginning statements of the video, or somewhere in the video I'll let you know, yes, this is a biased view. I'm here to talk about things as factually as possible with less biasness as humanly possible. So that's what it is. This is all coming from an unbiased standpoint. Once again, if it's something biased, I'll let that be known. But yeah, this is a non-biased standpoint, how I'm about to hit this. And if you can't see that, if you don't understand that, then you're not looking at definitions and facts that I'm about to speak. All right, so sorry it took 4 minutes just to get into the actual video, but I had to just put a lot of that information out there, which I'll keep expounding on as I do these videos. All right, so yeah, y'all tuned in to the Red Dragon, and I want to start off by saying LGBTQ. I have zero problems with anybody who would like to live their life in that lifestyle. If you a man liking another man, I personally don't, I don't care. If you a woman liking another woman, I personally don't care. That's my unbiased, that's my, once again, that's just factual. Now, once you start to ask me my personal views on it, then that's when it gets biased. Yes, I show favoritism more towards, the regular natural side of things, man and woman, all that kind of stuff. I don't believe in like gender roles, as in women are, they should be doing this, what they can and can't do except for outside of their physical being. So hopefully I said that right. Maybe didn't. I'll probably have to expound on that another time. But yeah, a lot of people this day and age will say the views that I have is outdated, or they're biblical, so they're outdated. And I'm not using the Bible no way, shape, form, or fashion on here, because that is like a personal thing for me. I don't believe to try to, I'm not here to try to get nobody to believe in God or worship, nothing like that. I do worship Jehovah, just to let that be out there. But other than that, I'm not about to, I'm not trying to convince nobody to do that, nor am I living 100%, in the walks of the Bible. I just like it for its knowledge and for everything like that. So I want to make that clear, so you will not hear me trying to, Bible thump. Maybe references, but I'd never Bible thump. Yeah, to each his own. God will have to show whoever that don't believe him that he real. That's who I'm leaving it up to. Is up to him to show you that he real or not. So yeah. So with that being said, people, feel like my views is outdated when it comes to the LGBTQ or whatever. Lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender. I'll just technically touch up on those. I really won't speak about nothing else. If you're gay and you keep the gay shit with you, that's fine. That's why I don't have no real issue with gay people. I mean, usually gay dudes, they keep the shit to themselves and they keep it pushing, especially if you let them know that you're not down with that kind of shit. Most of them, from what I understand, they keep the shit to themselves once you let them know. Not sure about the female side. I feel like women have a not natural, but they have a more, I'm going to say, they're so compassionate that I feel like they are okay with all that touchy stuff, and they still claim that they straight. Personally, in my eyes, if you do anything sexual with another woman and you are a woman, you are a lesbian. Bisexual, you can call it that, but once you do that, there's no you're straight. Not in my eyes. I don't care. I treat everybody the same, man or woman. I'm not the type of dude to sit here and try to, I guess, shun or down talk or don't agree with gay men, and then at the same time I'm over here like, oh, I like two women to be kissing and touching on each other because that's sexy. No, not here. You will not find that with this man right here. Now, do I like women? I love women. I love to see multiple women, all that kind of stuff. That's all fine, but I'm all about morals at the end of the day. If you single, like I said, that's a whole nother thing. I don't want to get into that. I'll make that another thing. I just want to, not get off topic. But yeah, so if you doing that with another woman and you're a woman, yes, you're a lesbian. Or you're bisexual if you're going back and forth between the two. But you can't claim straight. Same thing as a man. Once you touch another man, you're gay or you're bisexual. You can't just turn around and be like, you straight. Now, of course, you can go back just to doing, opposite sex all day. But that's forever in your history that you did something with the same sex. So that's how, that's how I'm seeing it. And that's how I feel like that's what it is. But understand, I don't have no real issues with those people, as long as they keeping their agendas and all that shit to themselves. And they typically do. Now, once we get down the line and we get to the transgender, this is who I would have a real issue with. Now, some people might take this as hate speech. Once again, this is not hate speech. I'm not saying to kill none of these people, nothing like that. I'm not saying, calling them out of their name. But I'm going to call you on this channel. You will be called exactly what the hell your fucking gender is, what you was born. I will say that. But it won't be, I guess it won't be nothing individually. So I'm just letting it be known, like, if transgenders are like the only agenda I honestly have a real issue with. And the reason why that is because from what I see, you're taking away the option for a regular straight man. To hell with gay. At least gay dudes, a gay dude when you see one, and that way you can decline a gay dude when you see one. Now, when it comes to transgenders, I've seen how some of these transgenders, pretty much say in YouTube videos, all this kind of stuff, how they've never told some of these dudes that they were transgender, and they slept with them or they did other sexual things, giving head and all this kind of shit to straight men. And these men are under the impression that they're about to sleep with a woman or get these type of favors from a woman. So that's where I feel like the transgender is what I would pretty much say. If y'all from that community, and obviously my channel is extremely small right now, but I'm just saying, if this was ever to make it to anywhere big, what I'm trying to say to that community is, Y'all, that's where y'all need to check y'all motherfucking self. Because y'all not hunting gay dudes. Not from what my understanding is. Not from what I see. If you're gonna attract another man, what makes it, and you know you gay, I don't get it. You want to look like a woman, you're gonna get these hormones to perform and act as a woman to attract a dominant or masculine male. And if that male is straight and he can't tell because some of them get the work did so good, then that's why I see that as a problem, because you're not keeping it on your side. Now, if transgenders was here to sleep with other transgenders and to sleep with the gays and the lesbians, it wouldn't be no fucking issue. Example, so people don't so some people can get a better picture of what I'm saying. So if a man transitions into a woman and he decides to sleep with other women as a transgender female, then that right there, I would be like, okay, that's fair. Same thing. I can't speak, once again, I don't want to speak too much for women. Women don't seem like they're as bugged out about same sex. The straight women, that is, of course. Women in general that claim straight, they seem like they not too, they don't try to separate themselves with a harsh defined line if you gay. Some straight women be friends with other, women that are gay. So, you have straight women being friends with a gay girl, and, I guess the friendship will work out perfectly fine. While a man, usually, if you got that kind of relationship, a straight man and a gay man are to hang together. Of course, there's some people out there. I'm never here to say all. It's always just a majority percentage. So a majority of a straight man will, they not going to want to be friends with a gay dude, especially on a private level. Now, being accustomed or having some type of association with them, in a public setting, that's a whole different story. That's nothing. Straight men have no problem, have to, talk to a gay dude. If you work with them, if you're doing, anything, or they ask you for directions, some shit like that, you treat them like human beings at the end of the day. Ain't nobody saying that, so that's what that is. But when you are transforming into the opposite sex, so you can go back in, dip inside of the of the same sex, that's the issue. Because now you are deceiving. That's deceptive as fuck. And then becomes outcry, because some of them get on the whole term where these men find out and motherfuckers wind up getting murdered, or people start to put out hate speech and want to kill them and want to get rid of them, and now all of a sudden they are the victims when nobody told them. Nobody told them to go out here and deceive. Now, once again, I wouldn't have an issue if it was going to be upon all transgenders to just strictly come out and say, transgender, it's your choice if you still want to get down with the get downs. That right there, that's not an agenda to me. That's somebody that's like, you letting everybody know. It's the same thing as if two straight people are straight and one has a disease, you got to let the other person give them an option. So that's all I'm saying. I just don't think that's funny to be making story time videos and thinking shit funny because the dude never found out. So that's one of the things I just wanted to say. I had to put that out there. I ain't going into it as deep as I really want to. I don't want the video to linger too long, but that's mainly that. I don't support LGBT. I do not support it. Do I, say to hate them or whatever? Treat them as human beings. But yes, I hate the lifestyle. I don't, I would never support that lifestyle. That's me. I'm pro nature. I like how nature got everything designed like this. But am I passing judgment on motherfuckers telling them they gonna burn it? That's not my place. I'm not gonna sit here and say anybody gay or transgender about to burn in hell. That's just not what I'm here to do. Only thing I'm here is to put a fucking microscope on shit, to really get close up on subjects and really get people thinking. Why are transgenders, whether male or female, once you transform into the opposite sex, why not just stay within the sex range that you're, go to other gays or other, because now, once again, you want to be accepted by straight people, by the people that are, still straight. And that is the issue of them pushing a agenda on kids and all that. thanks for y'all watching, and thanks for y'all time. Red Dragon, I'm out. And this Red Eyes, always be aware.